What is an uptrend? An uptrend is a phase of the market where the price steadily goes up and up and up. Normally, we see a sequence of higher high and higher low. What is a downtrend? A downtrend in which price steadily moves lower and lower and lower. That means we see a sequence of lower highs and lower lows. During an uptrend, a financial instrument goes higher and higher and higher in a steady way. That means we see a sequence of higher highs and higher lows. Similarly, in a downtrend, a financial instrument, its price goes lower, normally steadily. So we see a sequence of lower highs and lower lows. And there is also a consolidation phase. And to be noted, the point to be noted here is that most of the time, majority of the time, any particular instrument normally stays in the consolidation range, and around 30-40% of its time it spends in uptrend or a downtrend. This is a general point, not true for any particular phase of any particular instrument. So naturally, when you see an uptrend, a trader or an investor would like to buy that instrument, and with a stop loss, he would like to invest or buy into that instrument, and as the price goes higher, he will make profit. Similarly, when an instrument is going lower, someone would like to sell and buy it later. That is called short selling. So if the prices are going lower and if you sell early and buy later, then you make a profit. In a consolidation phase where the price goes nowhere and within a small range, there is not much trading opportunity except taking reversal positions within the range, so that in the upper boundary someone is taking a short trade and in the lower boundary someone taking a buy trade and booking at the opposite boundaries. Now all these trends are decided by supply and demand. Now for a while, let us leave apart the charts. Let us go for a fruit market example. Suppose there is festive season around, and now you see there is huge demand for fruits, and you go to an apple seller. He wants to sell his apple to you for around 300 rupees per kg, right? And as the festive season is at the peak, the apple prices goes up because there is huge demand for apple, but not that much supply in the market. So the apple price reaches around 500, right? Even if the price is going high, because of the festive season, people are buying and the transactions are happening. But as soon as the festive season is over, the demand for apple goes down. Now the seller, the apple seller, would be actually not getting a buyer at around 400 or 500. Now he is ready to sell at 350. Now even at that price, no one is looking to buy. He drops the price to 250, and slowly the price comes to normal 150, 160 level. So this is about supply and demand. Similarly, about the financial instrument. For any financial instrument, a commodity, a share, a bond, anything, if the demand for that particular financial instrument is higher than the supply that is available, then we see an uptrend, because the overall demand and scarce supply push the prices higher. And similarly, in a downtrend, when a lot of people want to sell and there are much less buyers, we see an downtrend. And when there is equilibrium between buyer and seller and over a long period of time price goes nowhere, that is called the consolidation phase. So similarly, all these concepts or real life concepts are applicable in the charts. So uptrend, a downtrend and consolidation phase are only due to supply and demand mismatch or balance that is there in the market. And when the trend reversal is happening, like there was an uptrend and then there is a saturation of or the balance of demand and supply is reached, and if there is a lack of demand, the trend reversal, the price moving down, is decided by the supply and demand only. Or on the other case, once the price bottom out and price start go higher, that is also dependent on the supply and demand only. So these are the very basic features of a chart that you need to remember when you look at a chart. Let us, for an example, look at the Infosys chart here. And once we look at the Infosys chart, we can see that initially during 2007 and 2016 end, the prices started coming down. And then the price reached in a zone where prices actually were consolidating for few months. And towards the October and November of 2017, the prices started going higher, and from 900 odd level to price went to around 1200 odd level. So in the same chart of Infosys, which is a daily chart, you see the example of this downtrend, consolidation phase, and the uptrend. So that is it for this video. Hope you liked it. Join us in our next video. Thank you very much.